Hey there, Block by Block customers. This is Blair, and I'm coming to you with the first installment of a brand new update we'll be providing to you, our customer, about a number of things going on here at Block by Block. Generally, you should be on the lookout for our update monthly. Now, we know that every one of your organizations are similar to ours. We're all really busy doing really great things. As we often say though, it's important sometimes to take a step back and tell the story to your stakeholders of what you're doing and what you're up to. Now, in our video series, you can be sure of one thing. You're not going to meet any famous actors or actresses. However, you will be meeting the important people that are the key to doing really great things around Block by Block. So consider this the first of what's like a virtual video newsletter. We're going to be doing video because, probably like your organization too, nobody likes sitting down writing that newsletter every month. So with this, we hope you enjoy our first edition of Around the Block.
Hey everyone, it's Derek Hughes, Block by Block's Vice President of Operations, and I'm here with this month's Around the Block to show you some new initiatives and elements of the operating model that keeps your programs fresh. So what is new around the block? Well, first of all, we're really excited to release our long-awaited mission and vision statements. Last year at the Connect and Share meeting in Houston, we got all of our managers in a room and really talked about who we were as an organization and what they would like to see out of the company and what should be in our mission and vision statements. From there, we took that same survey and launched it out to the field where every ambassador across the country got to participate. We literally got back thousands of responses where our Culture Club took those responses and distilled them down into what I would like to share with you today. So first, the mission. With pride, we make public spaces friendly and vibrant for the communities we serve. Now, I think that describes to a T what we do every day on the streets. Next, let me share our vision statement. Our vision is Block by Block is a group of diverse, innovative people who grow together because they are empowered to dream, problem solve, and make things happen for their customers, spaces, communities, and coworkers. We're excited to have these available for our employees to draw inspiration from, but we also hope they align with your vision and mission statements as we work together to make our communities great. All right, next, let's talk about the Louisville Lab. The Louisville Lab is our research and development center right here in Louisville, Kentucky, where we test new products and procedures before launching them to the field. We want to make sure that anything that's shared as a best practice is tried, true, and tested. All right, so here's the deal. We really needed a solution for our ATLVs that were aging out, and we really wanted them to be sustainable and efficient, and most importantly, electric, so we can see our equipment work well into the future. So we partnered with a company called 10X, who's based out of Italy, to supply us two different sweeper options. One is a ride-on unit and the other one's a walk-behind. We're working with them right now to make some modifications to it to make it really specific for our needs. We're almost done with that process, and so you could expect to start to see these sweepers on your streets in months ahead. All right, now that we've covered the Louisville Lab, let's talk about how those things get on the streets. We'll call this segment How It Works. How It Works is really just where we share best practices to our managers via a monthly management training. We do this call at the beginning of every month where we share good ideas from cool things we see around the country or things coming out of the Louisville Lab. The managers are instructed how to implement them, when to implement them, and what it would cost to implement them if they need to have further discussions with you. Some things are big, some things are small that come out of this. Some of the past things we did include snow throwers that we can use in our cold climate communities, or buttons that ambassadors can wear that designates them as bilingual ambassadors. So, if your managers come to you with fresh ideas, more than likely it came from the segment, How Does It Work, in our monthly calls. All right, that's it for this month's installment of Around the Block. But before we go, we'd like to welcome some of our newest customers. First up, the Charleston Downtown Alliance in Charleston, South Carolina. Next, the LUMED District right here in Louisville, Kentucky. Also, the Golden Triangle Hospitality Program in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Hollywood, California's and Hollywood Partnership's expanded clean, safe, and hospitality programs. We're also excited to be a thought leader sponsor this year for IDA, so look for us at the various conferences happening across the country. Up next is the West Coast Urban District Forum at the end of this month, where we'll be showing off a ton of new initiatives and also the partnership that we have with Groundworks in San Jose, that we've worked with them for over 10 years. So that's it for this month. Thanks for watching. We'll see you around the block.